All right, hello there. Good morning. How's everyone doing? I am Papa01, and this is AOS Virtual Pro Wrestler 2, Show 9A, and we're getting ready to start the second Fifth Spot Chance qualifier. As you see, it's these four people, and let's get started with setting up the match. Now, I remembered because I did it during the first qualifier, or before I set up the characters to check and see if the move sets were still set up correctly and stuff like that. So we ain't got to worry about that with this. Alright. I forgot I had to check up on that stuff because I did it in the last video or wherever. So what are they doing? Oh, I accidentally pressed on that, so I was making it tag team. Okay, that makes sense. So it's stealth and legway. Okay, so first is stealth, and then who's the opponent? Semi. All right, cool. After that is, all right, this guy right here. And legway. All right. Everything seems correct. Now let's go on here. Yeah, the matches were pretty good, and like all of them ended by KO, and you know these are 1-round matches, but now you could end the match quicker because you only need 2 knockdowns. So yeah, people are doing way better than they were. I'll let this stay on here for a few more seconds. Then we'll go right here. 5 minutes, 3 points, 2 points for knockdown. Give up is. Wait, did I have give up turned off? I may have had give up turned off in the last thing, but like nobody went for submissions really, did they? Yeah, only like 1 or 2 submissions being used. I forget. Submissions supposed to stay on. Yeah. And time decision is on. We have, bell save is on. Quick matches turned off. Takedowns are free. Rope escapes are turned off. And we have 1 round, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I forgot. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did do that mistake. Because look, we can go on to the video right now, and I bet you will see me doing that. Because it was like, where is that? Just go to where the. Yup, I turned it off. I did that by mistake. I turned it off. See, I'm glad I ain't make the same mistake because some of these characters are good at submissions. So, and I ain't seen too many submissions, so we don't need to redo that tournament over because there wasn't too many people going for submissions, and nobody got their finisher to try to go for. No shoot wrestler, because I think the only shoot wrestler was Oni, and he didn't get his finisher to go for like the little shoot takedown to get the finish. Let's make sure the rules. Yep, I have it correct, so we ain't got to worry about nothing. I can't believe I made a mistake, because I be thinking because of the knockdowns that it's supposed to be the KO division, because I know for sure that only the division that's MMA that has give up other than the MMA is the grappling. So I be thinking I'm setting up for the KO division if I'm turning on the KOs and stuff. Let's make sure one more time. Yeah, everything's correct. Hardest difficulty. Alright, we can get started. Because Semi Show, even though he's a striker, on this game his finisher is the guillotine. Alright, enjoy. eye pokes. And I set his counter eye pokes to do KO damage. Because he's a ninja. Alright, enjoy the next match. Alright, this is the first match that looked like it's going to go the distance for the MMA fist spot chances. You know? They are going at it, man. They've been going at it since the start of this. The first knockdown was due to a left-handed body shot by I think Tyrell. I guess I don't know how to pronounce his name. This may go to decision. Looks like it's gonna go to decision. We only have 10 seconds left. Who's gonna get the knockdown? If that only did the knockdown damage, can he get it? Nope. He's gonna go to decision, but he's gonna. Oh, that's messed up. I thought freaking Tyrell had that if it was going to decision, but they did trade up who was doing the damage per each minute and stuff like that. But I thought somebody was gonna get the finish, man. Good showing by Tyrell, man. That was a good competitive match by the both of them. I kind of decided to do commentary because I was like, man, the match is so good. I wish I was doing commentary for it. So I just waited till like the last minute, like the closing seconds. I don't even think I even did commentary. I just recap what was going on throughout the match. All right, so we have Stealth versus Legway. This will be the final match of the second qualifier. Who will be moving on to Show 9C for the fifth spot chance for the MMA division? We're about to find out. Enjoy. Nice. And Legway, man, once he gets knocked down, it's like he automatically gets to get that counter headbutt for a knockdown and stuff. I like the way the match started out too with what's the name? With Step, he did the hard or the strong grapple, you know, Irish whip into the corner, and then he hit the ropes and then grabbed him and did the what's it called, the face crusher or whatever like that, coming off the ropes. It's like the one-handed bulldog or whatever. That's what I usually call it, but it's called face crusher on these games and stuff. Yeah, good match on his part and stuff like that. He controlled that match for the most part, and he got the 2 knockdowns first, and he made them bleed. I think that's why the match was starting to go in the way it went. But like the thing is, like Legway, he's used to blood. You know, Legway is a. If you've never heard of it, look it up. It's a brutal martial arts, man. It's a brutal martial arts. Like it's similar to Muay Thai, but like with more nuance as far as like they're trying to mess each other up. I think another name. Oh, let me turn down the volume. I think another name for Legway is another name for the sport of legway or a variation of it. It's called Bernese boxing because it's bare knuckle. What's the name? Muay Thai. It's bare knuckle Muay Thai, but you can also use headbutts. So it's like if you want to, if you want to watch a martial arts or sport that or combat sport that utilize fighting to the utmost as far as striking goes, it's freaking legway. Not just punches and kicks and knees and elbows, but also headbutts. You know, just all nine. That's why I call him Nine Weapons. Legway. That's why his name is Nine Weapons, because he utilizes everything. I'm not sure if they have. I don't know too much about legway. I know the bare minimum of it, but like pretty sure they do like submissions and other stuff as well in that. However, and the matches go on forever. I heard and stuff like that, but I'm not too sure about all that because you know I ain't know from hearsay. Don't know nothing from anybody or watch anything from anybody who talked about the rules. Who you know there is a guy you can look up though on YouTube who's like the champion or one of the all-time best legway practitioners of all time, fighters or whatever, and they're one of the premier champions. I forget if he's from Canada or not, but his name is they do they do something. They do something. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast, Joe Rogan Experience. That's why I first learned about him and learned about Legway, I believe. I probably heard about it before, but like I think that's like the first place where I actually heard more so about it and being explained and stuff because like they do like he does certain types of push-ups with his knuckles to like strengthen your knuckles and like I don't understand why and like that shit is good because like you create the callus on your knuckles to the fact that like you know your knuckles they don't fuse but they like it looks solid like it's not like if you make a fist right now your knuckles make almost like little arches going up if you look at the back of your hand and look at where the knuckles are at they make like little arches but his shit was like stiff line across and stuff like that because like the callousness like you know how with the kicking the kicking bag for wherever it's called for striking the kicking bag or whatever that body bag or whatever or punching bag the kicking one like that's how a lot of Muay Thai people tend to like strip their legs and stuff like that they do that a lot first as as much as very other variety of things and stuff like that. There's some type of stick, and I only person I ever seen use it before, and that's how I heard about it. Was like it was what's the name? Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He was doing that on his shin because like he was doing cross training. Well, he was doing cross training, but he was taking Houston Jones, who's hilarious, and also on YouTube as well. He was taking him through like some of the most brutal activities for conditioning your shins and stuff. And like they had like this little stick thing, and they'll rub it down on the bone, and like you hear like cracking sounds, and it go. And like that shit looked brutal. I was like, yo, that's how you condition your shins. Like, the fuck is going on? Because you can hear it going. Like you can hear like it sounds like bones are cracking and stuff when you just and you go up and down on that a few times and like it starts to build up the callousness in your bones for your shin and stuff. But there's variations of how you can strengthen your shin bones and stuff like that. Because like whatever way it's supposed to be done, I only thing I know is that Muay Thai is the best way for they know the best way for strengthening your shins because if you ever watch a Muay Thai fight when they be throwing the freaking kicks at each other and like sometimes the shins will connect, it sounds like baseball bats hitting each other. Like the ones with the I forget what match I was watching. I was watching some fight. I forget if it was what's it called, Lion Fight or somewhere else, but like I believe it was Lion Fight. And like these two people, they had like plus 200 Muay Thai fights, because you know the reason that they have so many fights with Muay Thai, because they start from the age of like, I think like 5 or 4 or 6 or something, all the way throughout their entire life. That's how early you start. So your pro career is whenever you start fighting, because they'll knock each other out as children as well, you know, all the way up into adulthood and stuff like that. That's just how they built over there in Thailand and stuff like that. But like these two people, these two guys were kicking each other, and like when their shins connected, because like you know, like you lift up your leg to check the kick, right? So somebody was throwing the leg kick and the other dude was checking it. When they hit, it sounded like baseball bats colliding, and like I was like, ugh, because like you know that shit makes you feel squeamish, because you feel like, what is that all about? Ugh. So like that's what was going on with that stuff. I was like, what is that all about? Anyway, we gotta put the characters on here now, because we gotta put the other characters on here for you know for the third qualifier and the fourth qualifier for the MMA. So that's why you see me doing this, because we're finna go in there and find them right quick, yeah, and put them on here. So where are they at? So we have. I know that two of the characters are, well, three of the characters are new. Okay, and they're from slot 4. This guy is from slot 3. Yokozuna, he's from slot 3, and then we have the Absolute Division. I believe only one character is, for me, is on here, and that's created by me. That's what I meant, and that is Pain, and I believe he's slot 2. Okay, so let's find them. So we got 3 characters, 1 character, and then 1 more character. All right, because there's only 5 people. Because there's 4 right here that's created by me. Then there's the 1 character created by me who's in the 4th qualifier for the Absolute Division. All right, let's find these characters then. Yeah, we're gonna go with slot 4. Damn it, I gotta freaking press the right buttons. So let me see. Slot 4. And yeah, in case I ever freaking lose any of my progress or any of my characters, I have it backed up as far as like the all the characters I created so far, like with their current move sets and everything, and their AI settings, all that, backed up on this phone, on the SD card, and on the new phone as well, on the internal storage for that phone as well. Yeah. So who does say? All right. So I'm gonna go in order. So we have this guy right here. So let's. And then we go right here. We're going to go to. Oh, Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard. Then we're going to go right here. We're going to also pick. Oh, wait. It's supposed to be up here. The Grim Solus. Yeah. Alright. Now we're going to move right along to which one? Oh, yeah. Yokozuna. Yeah, we'll do Yokozuna next. So Yokozuna, we're gonna go over here to you. Oh, I'm glad I didn't do nothing for that. Shoot. No, I almost thought I saved the progress and stuff like that. Because if you click on that stuff, then you lose all your information. That's what makes doing the slot thing so difficult and so messed up. So we created 3 people so far. So we got skip 1. So we're going to use M right here. And we're going to pick Yokozuna. Alright. Then we'll just go with P for the last character. So we gotta go to slot 2. So we're gonna pick slot 2. No, let's go back onto. No, let's just go into slot 2. Yeah, let's go into slot 2 because I shouldn't have no difficulty with the other stuff anyway. So yeah. All right. So oh yeah, for the final one we're gonna pick muscle. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna pick them twice. Duh. All right. Muscles on there. Oh yeah. I can worry about the other stuff I was just thinking about later and stuff. Alright, so put it on there. Yeah, because now we don't have to worry about nothing else. Now that all that's taken care of, oh, damn it. I gotta make sure that I put the, what's the name settings? Not the settings, but I put it on slot 0. Yeah, that's the last thing I gotta do. Now, once we're done with everything and stuff like that, let's see. Yeah, it's on slot 0. But because we're finna do these recordings right now, these last 2 for the MMA division right now. And we may do the absolute division because the first 3 qualifiers have nothing to do with my characters, but let's just make sure everybody's on here the way they should be and stuff. So, alright. Yep, all his stuff is on there. That's good. All of his stuff is on here. That's good also. All of his stuff is on here. That's good also. Yeah, it's just I'm just used to creating them now, so that's the only thing that's going on with all this. I wonder, do he have what's the name? Yeah, he has them coming out there with him, so we're just gonna use nothing for that. Yeah, because like the thing is with the manager things, like I can't actually have their teammate come out there unless I put their teammate on here and stuff like that. So like it makes no sense to have them in their corner and stuff. So like nobody has anybody come out to be in their corner as in like a manager, because I'm mad have their people come out who are either part of their faction or their tag partner or whatever like that. But like if it's not them and it's just a freaking default character standing right there, what's the point? What's the point of having that like that? Now, what I was saying earlier is that after we get done with all the qualifiers and stuff like that, or basically when we get done with these qualifiers or whatever like that for the last 2 for the MMA division, I'm gonna probably have to put the character that's for the absolute division back on here because I'm going to what's the name for the Yakuza 4 because they still have that dumb crap on there for their characters where they come out there and then like they're out there as managers for each other, but because of the way I have to do stuff to have everybody be able to be playable in the qualifiers and everything else and all the other type of matches, I have to no longer have managers out there because you saw how for whatever reason Fred or whatever like that, he was out there for Oni, and I think that's because I recreated Fred and stuff. I didn't recreate Fred. I recently went on there and like did something with his character because remember I for Fred and who else? It was for Fred, the faction of 3, that thing. yeah, the Faction of Three for Fred, Mitch, and Dave. They was part of the they wasn't just part of the Faction of Three qualifier, but they ended up winning that team qualifier. So I had to go on there because they came out. Their teammates were default, like, or whatever like that. So I had to fix that stuff. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to probably do for the what's the name, the Yakuza 4, and I know they're the last four slots for the slot one. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that will end the video right here. Once again, hope you enjoy. I should be like, share, subscribe, but I just do this stuff to do this stuff, you know. I'm never gonna stop making the simulations and stuff. What I truly want to do is make a new virtual pro wrestling a new virtual pro wrestling game. Probably call it virtual pro wrestling, the game or something, or absolute virtual pro wrestling too. No, virtual pro wrestling, the absolute edition. Yeah, that'll probably be good. Probably be the best way. That way I can kind of use like my top division for for AOS as a part of it. Yeah. All right. So until the next one later. Hope you enjoy.